So let's go right inside the workflow and I can book you client appointments automatically 24/7. Okay, so most businesses lose clients because they don't reply fast enough. Yeah, receptionist or sales rep may be doing other things when that message is coming in. But with this sales AI agent, that doesn't happen. Okay, why does that not happen? Because this sales AI agent can work concurrently, can actually reply to 1,000 people at the same time. So this is the exact sales AI agents that I built inside of n8n that captures lead details, save their phone number, their email, and their name and the kind of business and all of that. Responds instantly and books appointments with them automatically. Okay, with the qualified ones, of course, but it also qualifies them. I'll tell you what I mean by that, and then books appointment with them right into your calendar. Let me show you how this works inside of n8n. Okay, I want you to note, okay, because when we talk about a sales AI agent, sometimes people feel okay, instead of just hiring one receptionist and paying the person this amount or one sales rep, why would I invest in an AI agent? Let me tell you one thing, okay, just one thing. An AI agent can speak with 100, 1,000 people all at the same time. That's not something a single human being can do, right? So this AI sales agent that looks like this, okay, can speak with 1,000 people, can handle 1,000 different messages all at the same time from 1,000 different clients, reply to them, filters out on serious buyers, qualifies them, books appointment with them, all at the same time, concurrently, all happening at the same time. And no human being can respond to even 10 people or 50 people all at the same time. So you see the difference, okay? So this AI sales agent is actually worth at least 25 sales reps or 25 receptionists. That's how powerful artificial intelligence can be. So let's get right into it, okay? Um, this is the first thing. When you run an ad on Meta, on Facebook, on Meta, Instagram inclusive, people click on the ad. Usually, if depending on the city, it could be send WhatsApp message, it could be send message, it could be learn more, whatever, right? So when they click on the ad, um, this is what triggers the workflow. This webhook triggers that workflow, meaning we will connect this to Meta, your Meta ads or your TikTok ads or your YouTube ads, whichever the case may be. And then once they click on those ads, um, you see this trigger sign here, and you could see once I hover around it, it shows execute workflow, meaning that it's this node in n8n that triggers and executes this entire workflow you're seeing here. So once I click on your ad, this button gets triggered, and once it gets triggered, it hands over to node number 2, the sales AI agent. Just a quick one, this is the full workflow. It does look simple, but that is on purpose because simple workflows do not break or throw up errors like complex workflows do. I think I did a previous video on why you need to avoid complex workflows. I'll put a link in the description below to that video. So if you want something that will book appointments for you faster, you want a simple workflow that will not break down the line. Remember that speed is everything in business, and that is exactly what this webhook does for you. Okay, and so now the next thing is the sales AI agent captures their details, okay, asks them questions, what service they're interested in, or what product they want to buy from you. This is exactly what your receptionist or sales rep will do, right? And then this also contains the qualification logic, okay? Qualification simply means we don't want you to book appointments with, okay? We don't want your business or you to book appointments with unserious buyers, people that are not ready to buy, people that will waste your time, and all of that. And so that is the purpose of these sales AI agents. They'll ask the client questions, what service they're interested in. They also ask them questions like what kind of business they run, or that it depends on your business actually. Okay, so let me not go into a full lecture. But depending on your business, we'll carve out some qualification questions so that once these AI agents will give qualification logic as well. Okay, depending on the answers, the AI is smart enough to know if this buyer is high intent. Does this person really want to buy, or are they just wasting our time? Okay, low intent. Even on our lead list, I showed that previously in a previous video. I'll still link that in the description below. Um, yeah, where the AI was smart enough to qualify them into hot lead, cold lead, warm lead, and all of that. And of course, if the AI finds out that they're not high intent, the AI will just send them a link to your website or give them a contact number. Okay, call us when you're ready and all of that, just so that you don't have to do that call yourself. Okay, and down the line, if that buyer now decides that, okay, they want to buy, right? They can work with the contact details that the AI agent has sent out, be it a company phone number, a company email, or a company website, or even a company address, right? So the next node here is the HTTP request, okay? This is what enables the sales AI agent to respond, because the sales AI agent has logic and everything to respond the instructions, but it needs to be connected to another node to respond. And so this is the HTTP request node, and then that's where we fill in the business API connection, the WhatsApp business service provider connection, or any other, if you want to messenger, whatever, meta AI connection, whatever, right? But the business service provider connection. And that's what takes the response of this AI agent back to the client. Okay. So this receives the response from the, usually we use pre-filled templates. Okay. The client will probably not just say what they want to say. Okay, they can, right? If you're not running ads. Okay. Maybe you put out content, you say send message on your Facebook page, and they'll just automatically send whatever they want to send. The AI agent is still smart enough to respond to all of that. Okay, but however, hmm, okay, I'm sorry if there's going to be some background noise right now. The roads are really busy right now, so I'll be sorry about that. Okay, if you get to hear any, if we couldn't filter out the background sound. Okay, so this takes the message from the client. I was trying to talk about pre-filled templates. Pre-fill templates simply means that, for example, say, hi, I'm interested in your service concerning this. Hi, I'm interested in buying your product concerning this. And that's what pre-fill templates will do for you. So this webhook takes the reply from that message. A pre-filled template is simply a message template from the message of the client to the AI agent who qualifies, who talks, and knows what to do. And each response is sent out through the HTTP request node. And then you have the chat model. We vary. Sometimes we use GPT-4. Sometimes we use GPT-4 mini. Sometimes we use GPT 4.1. Any of those are good enough to get you a good response. But things like GPT-4 mini, okay, they're not really for high premium deals. Okay, for high premium deals, you want to use something like GPT 4.1 to get you a better response so that you can sound even more human. Although 4 mini is okay, okay, for lower ticket deals. Okay, we used DeepSeek in the past, but we didn't really get enough for it from it. In testing, DeepSeek is technically fine, but in production, it just didn't work. Okay, if you want me to make a video showing the exact prompt for this workflow, comment in the comment section below. If I get enough comments on a prompt, people that want to see the prompt, because this AI sales agent is just as good as the prompt that powers it. Okay, the prompt simply means the instructions, a set of instructions that we give to this AI sales agent. So if you want to know the exact set of instructions we give to this AI sales agent that enables it to perform the way it does, please comment below and I will do a video on that if I get enough interest on that. And this is a simple memory, okay? There are different kinds of memory we could use. We could go and start using complicated memories like Postgre and all of that, okay? But depending on the complexity of the AI agent, if it's a sales rep kind of agent, you don't want to store too much of those conversations inside of n8n. I had showed you previously in the previous video. The link will be in the description below, okay? How we take out the discussions, the important part of these conversations and chats the sales agent is having with your leads, the people that are showing interest in your business, okay? How we take all of that outside of n8n, we put it in a leads, a database that shows you those conversations. And so that is completely possible without, because we will actually spend more time building out, but not just more time building out, okay? We'll actually spend more resources, okay? It's going to cost more and all of that if we start going into all those other third-party memory applications, okay? But this is like the brain, okay? Okay, in a way, this is the brain, but this is like your ability to recall, right? Memory, that's just it. Because the sales AI agent needs to store the conversation somewhere. So when it's having this conversation, if you told it your name was Gina, it's going to memorize your name as Gina. So that in subsequent conversations, it will say, okay, hello Gina, hi Gina. it has that memory. But if it doesn't have a place to store that conversation, what you told it, okay, it's not going to be able to communicate properly. So that's what the memory is for. Should I break down each node? Do you want me to open up each node? Because that will take more time and that is really beyond the scope of this video. If you want me to break down each node, okay, in particular, also comment down below. And if I get enough comments on that, I will do a video where I break down each node, open up each node so that you see exactly how what is on the inside of each node. Okay, and so this is get availability as we named it. This is actually a Google Calendar tool. So this is the node that finds time slots, okay? What time slots are available on your calendar. This is where one of the places where the magic happens. In short, every node is where the magic happens, don't worry. So this is a node that finds time slots on your calendar, okay? Which time slots you have available and all of that. And then we have the book node. After this node has found time slots, this node will transfer that back to the AI agent the sales AI agent here, who will come back and tell this node, you see all these are connected as tools under this AI agent. Okay, we have the chat model, which is only this, we have the memory, which is this, and then we have a lot of tools. So these are all the tool nodes. So the AI sales agent will tell this node to book that appointment to the client. And so that is where you have that appointment recorded on your calendar directly. You need to save the lead details, right? We have already instructed the sales AI agent to do that. So the sales AI agent will go ahead and save the details of the lead, okay, their name, their phone number, their email, and what they said during the conversation. We'll save that to your CRM, and so that just in case they didn't actually book, okay, you still have their details and you could reach out to them. Okay, if you see that the AI sales agent has qualified them as high intent buyers. This is another place where we'll save bookings, we'll save more of the conversations that the AI agent has with them and all of that. Okay, this is a backup. This is actually a backup, okay, to this. This will save their information and then their personal details and business details, and then this will save more of the conversation. And then you have a send confirmation node. This node will send a confirmation message with the date and time just to remind them, okay, that their booking is slotted, is scheduled for this time and they don't miss that appointment. Okay, it's going to be act like a reminder. The biggest mistake, okay, most businesses make is to reply on manual responses. But a workflow like this works 24 hours 7. Even if those requests or messages from the clients come in here through the webhook around midnight, this AI agent will work on it as long as it's active. Okay, as long as it's active, it will work on those responses and do its job 24 hours 7. If you want an AI sales agent like this for your business, the link to work with me, the link for us to get it done for you is in the description below. And if you want more demos, more workflows like this that bring businesses real results, okay, not just automation tools, but that bring businesses more revenue, more sales, okay, just subscribe to this channel. I drop videos bi-weekly. Great, right where you are. Okay, keep doing great things with lots of God's help, of course, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.